the belly bump and that's it. But I feel like Mr. Incredible could hang on to the rim while he belly bumps and like just have him and then like throw him.
Hey everybody, this is Zillennial Meets World, a podcast where everything really is all fun and games. I am here today with Taylor and Jordan.
Hey.
Hi.
And today we are going to be talking about the one and only... Oh, I forgot to introduce our very special guest today, Miss Nutmeg. Nutmeg, would you like to say anything to anybody?
Oh, she's comfy now.
No, she is in resting position. Loaf mode, if you will. We are going to be talking about Kesha today, or if any of you Gleeks are out there, key $ha. But I think she dropped the $. I don't think she has the $sign anymore in her name officially.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That was iconic.
But first, we are going to play, I'm not sure if this is a game as much as this is going to be a discussion.
Okay.
Our prompt today is, in a WWE-style matchup, who would win in a fight? So the way this game is going to work is I'm going to give a character matchup. The theme is red, so all these characters are red.
Oh,
That's fun.
And we'll do 1 versus 1. Whoever you think would win goes on to the next round, and then they keep basically leveling up from there until we crown a winner who we think would be the ultimate champion of the WWE style matchup.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
We're going to kick it off today with Elmo versus Bob the Tomato.
Oh.
Go ahead. What's
I
your
think
take?
I'm going to go Elmo. Here's why.
Yeah, let's talk this through.
I've seen the aggression and pettiness that Elmo can have with his whole Rocco beef.
Rocco's a rock.
What is that?
You don't know about
Rocco?
Elmo's beef with Rocco?
No. I don't know what that is at all.
What?
Not even a little?
This
What
is like news.
This is crazy.
Oh my gosh, one of the characters on Sesame Street, she's a newer character, I forget. She's like kind of like the fairy looking one. She has a pet rock named Rocco.
Yeah.
And Elmo has extreme beef with this rock.
I think it started with a cookie. So I think there was like one cookie left on a plate, and this character, this princess character, whatever her name is, comes over and was like, "Oh, that cookie's for Rocco." And he's like, "Rocco? Who's Rocco?" And it's like, "This is Rocco." And it's literally just a rock. And Elmo cannot believe it. He's like, "What?"
He's like, that's a rock.
That's a rock.
And she's like, no, this is Rocco.
And now it's like this reoccurring thing where like
It's come up in like numerous
Yes.
episodes. After this, I need you to go look up Elmo's beef with Rocco.
Yeah.
Because Elmo hates Rocco.
Yeah, like-
They're ops.
every time there's like a famous person on the Sesame Street thing now, they bring up Rocco, and Elmo's always like, "Here we go."
Oh, wow.
It's so funny.
So I actually completely agree with you. I think he would be like, "This is a tomato."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Bob the Tomato does not have any hands. He can't even throw hands.
He's a pacifist too, I feel.
Well, and the
I
other
feel
thing
like
I was
he would
going to
just-
say, too, is that I'm pretty sure Elmo was holding Mr. Noodle hostage. And I don't understand, like, how he's doing it, but I think he's, like, low-key a serial killer because he's holding Mr. Noodle hostage.
Yeah,
Oh my
it
gosh,
does
yeah.
kind of give that vibes.
I agree. I think Elmo has a dark side to him.
Yeah.
Great, great. All right. I'm glad we're in agreement there. So now we're going to go with Elmo versus the red M&M.
Ooh.
The red M&M wears gloves, which makes me think that he's into something crazy.
Okay.
Why are you wearing gloves all the time?
Well, I feel like
But
when those
isn't he, like-
commercials started out, though, they were like doing sketchy stuff.
But isn't he kind of clumsy?
I think that's the yellow one.
Oh, the yellow
I think
one's
the red
clumsy.
one
think
has
it's
all
like-
his like
yeah.
wits about him.
It's giving Merv and who are the guys from Home Alone?
Oh, yeah. I
giving-
forget the other guy's name.
Like the red one kind of has a plan, but is still executing poorly, and then the yellow one's like
And then
just
the
the
yellow
dumb
one's
one.
just dumb, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might still go I think I might still go Elmo.
I'm going Elmo too for similar reasons. I feel like the M&M just can't do much.
I agree. I agree. All right. Elmo versus Sebastian the Crab from The Little Mermaid.
Ooh.
This is interesting because
Go ahead.
claws.
Right.
He's got the
Claws. He held his own against that chef in that one
That's
scene.
true. He's quick. He's quick feet.
Yeah.
He's
got twinkle toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also sassy. He is also another sassy little guy. Mm-hmm. But do we think that Elmo could like crush him like a bug?
I just think Elmo has the ability to throw hands.
Okay, but how far, like what, there's a shell, like the crab has a shell. So like you're only getting so far. And I feel like once Elmo gets snipped once, it's kind of like he could rip him to shreds.
Yeah, but he also has fur though. So like he could just snap onto his fur and then Elmo could just crush him like a bug. Like, yeah, he has a shell, but I mean, think about a crab shell. You just snap those.
Yeah, but when we just did something
Elmo-
about how
all
tall
Elmo needs
how
is-
tall is Elmo?
All Elmo needs
2
is
feet. A little over 2 feet, I think.
all Elmo needs is a pot of boiling water, and literally Sebastian is
Well, where
cooked.
are they fighting?
I don't know.
Anywhere.
It's WWE, so they're fighting in the ring.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it might take Elmo a little bit to catch him, but once he does,
Okay, if you guys feel strongly, Elmo can move on. I'm still iffy on this one.
Elmo versus the red angry bird.
I feel like you gotta go Red Angry Bird.
I think I'm still feeling Elmo.
You guys are being ridiculous with Elmo at this point. The red bird can peck and then fly away.
The red angry bird has given me no indication it can fly on its own. It is catapulted every time.
they are catapulted.
Okay, but they're birds.
No, they're obese birds that can't make.
They're just
their wings are so
round
far,
birds.
like just, yeah. They can't. He can't get his little fat little body off the ground. He's
This
using a
one's
catapult.
tough though because those are breaking like stone. You know what I mean? The angry birds are breaking like some tough materials.
I didn't
here.
think about that.
Because they're being flown from miles away.
So like think about the
He's
like
just gotta
the
hit him
Angry
one
Bird-
time and
the-
Elmo's flattened.
All the Angry Bird has to do is do like a little go on the
ring.
the edge of the ring and go bloop, and then he hits Elmo and Elmo's
He can
down for the
catapult-
count.
he can
You've
catapult
convinced
himself.
me that the angry
think
bird is the move.
Angry Bird's
Yeah.
gonna win this one.
Yeah, Red Angry Bird
I think
walked in.
the setting like really gives him the advantage because he's able to be what is that slingshotted?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, red angry bird
Okay.
versus olive oil from Popeye.
Oh, she's one tough cookie.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. She's getting kidnapped
That's
constantly.
true. She's always getting kidnapped, and I think
She's getting
so-
picked up and thrown around like
She's
nobody's
very
business.
flimsy.
Yeah,
Like,
but she's flexible.
yeah. But I think for the same reasons as Elmo, you get hit by Angry Bird one time and she's out. She's knocked out. Okay.
I think okay, maybe you're right. I was gonna say I feel like she could just like pick up the bird and it'd
I
be
will
over.
say, I feel like she has a height advantage. Like it's like a bird. Like,
Right.
or is anyone really getting beat by a bird? Like I guess it
Yeah, have you
depends on
seen
the bird. But
the movie The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock?
No.
That's like the whole plot.
I
is there
still
multiple
think,
birds though? This is 1v1.
Yeah, this is one. This is one.
but
bird.
this is again. I think it goes back to this is like a tough bird. Like this bird is breaking blocks and wood and like taking down structures.
It's one tough bird.
Yeah,
I think I'm kind
and
of.
it's angry.
Wait. Oh, it's angry.
Yeah.
Then maybe it would be olive oil.
They're probably angry because they're getting flown at buildings all the time.
Perhaps.
I'm going olive oil.
I'm still sticking with red Angry Bird on
Can I
this one.
see a picture of olive oil?
Yes. She's a flimsy girl.
Yeah, I'm not confident that she doesn't have scoliosis.
Olive oil.
I'm strong to the finish because I eats me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
She's very
She's got that slick back, I'll tell you that much.
yeah, she does. She's got something going on.
Okay. I feel like she's giving not the smartest person.
I think she's a bit ditzy at times.
Yeah, I think that's an accurate
And
representation.
I'm wondering if the bird could take her down.
Oh, we're going bird?
I don't know. I'm stuck.
She is pretty lanky.
Yeah, she is.
She's a lanky girl, but again, flexible.
But is she just going to be running around the ring trying to get away? Like, will she attack?
She won't attack.
So that's kind of making me lean bird.
So are we going Angry Bird
We can
again?
go bird.
All right.
know.
All right. The red angry bird versus Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh.
I'm going red angry bird.
I think so too. I think Alvin is just like he wants
He's
to
crafty.
sing.
Yeah, he's a mischievous chipmunk.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he has it in him to beat.
Solo, like bringing
Maybe
his
with the
brothers.
three.
I think the
They're
three of
brothers?
Yeah.
I thought they were just 3 chipmunk amigos. I don't know.
them. I just always assumed
pretty
they
sure
were
they were
brothers.
I didn't know they were related.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I took from that.
But I think if it was the three of them, like they're for sure cooking up a plan.
yeah.
I feel like the whole plot of like Alvin and the Chipmunks is like Alvin can't do it alone.
yeah.
So
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I just feel like he's not surviving that alone.
All right. All right. Red Angry Bird it is.
Okay, red angry bird versus Mushu from Mulan. The little dragon.
Mushu.
The what's the guy's name that Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
What can he really do?
I don't think
can,
Mushu
like-
can do much.
He's just like he can't even breathe fire,
Yeah,
can he?
can he do like a little speck?
No.
Like he like maybe did it once or
No,
something.
he can make breakfast.
Well,
I think we gotta go Red Angry Bird again.
You just don't think Mushu has any sort of redeeming qualities in the WWE ring.
Comical relief, perhaps, but
do you think he could like circle it though? Like,
he's
No.
so small.
No.
I guess.
Hey, I'm
Okay.
trying to think of anything. I think also he needs his lucky cricket. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Red
Fine.
Angry Bird
Red Angry
again.
Bird again.
Okay, red angry bird versus Iago from Aladdin, which is Jafar's bird. So it's bird on bird.
Oh, and
we
that
look up
bird's
this bird?
mean.
It's the
the
the guy
evil-
that voices it. He passed away, but he was on that one episode of Hannah Montana.
On that one episode.
You'll know exactly. Godfrey, whatever his first name is, Godfrey.
This guy.
Oh.
He's mouthy.
I'm kind of thinking him.
I like.
Iago is an apprentice to a Disney villain.
Yeah.
So I kind of think that trumps an angry bird.
He's
I
got
agree.
that
an evil bird.
He's got that evil streak.
I think he's smarter than the Angry Bird.
and I think he's smarter. I think that Angry Bird's gonna try one method, but this guy,
Right.
I think he'd think outside the box. And he's evil, you know.
yeah.
He's already evil.
Okay. So we're going Iago from Aladdin
Iago, yeah.
versus Wilt from Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends, which is the tall
The
guy that
flower?
plays
Oh,
basketball.
no.
He's like the red imaginary friend
Wilt.
that plays basketball.
What's the show again?
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh,
my gosh.
yeah, this guy. I don't know why I thought he was a flower. I think I'm still gonna stay with Iago.
I think so too. He looks too nice.
I'm going with Wilt, but it feels like I'm being denied.
Well, why?
He's an athlete. He plays basketball. I just feel like he can take on a bird pretty easily. And I
feel
think he
like-
has a very strong emotional intelligence. And I think that can like mentally get to Iago.
That's true. You could be selling me. I don't know Wilt enough, I fear, to like say, but he does have very long limbs, so I feel like you
agree.
could just like snatch him out of the air.
Yeah, you can just snatch him out of the air, grab him, and he's done. He's fried.
Yeah. I kind of think that could be the case.
Or I think his footprint is so big that he could just stomp on him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in.
I think I'm in. I think you convinced us.
All right. So Wilt from Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends.
Yeah.
Or Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
Isn't Lord
He's
Farquaad-
wearing red.
He's dressed in
Isn't
red.
he kind of stupid?
He's so.
He's never had any. He's the type of guy that's never done anything himself. He's always
Yeah.
relying on other people to do it for him. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean he doesn't have a lot of pent up energy in the ring.
And he's like kind of buff for how small he is. Like he looks like he could maybe be in shape, but I will be caught dead saying he would win anything. I can't. I hate him. I'm going with Wilt.
I just feel like Wilt's really got that reach going. You know what I mean? Like, simply Wilt could stand on one side of the court, reach across, and pluck him up.
Yeah. All right. So, Wilt from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, or Fauna the fairy from Sleeping Beauty, the red fairy from Sleeping Beauty. She can fly,
100%.
so yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And she has magic.
Yeah, but is that legal in the ring?
They never said it wasn't.
You're right. There's no
You're
rules
right.
in this ring. It's WWE style, though.
Well, yeah. But, like,
Yeah.
you saw her fighting against when they were rushing to leave Maleficent's castle. Plus, she, again, sassy. She does not like to lose.
Yeah, I'm in on that.
I
All
love
right.
her. I'm in.
Sorry, Wilt. You had a good run.
Not as good as Elmo.
No,
but
not as good as Elmo.
Yeah.
Or the Angry Bird, really.
Yeah.
Fauna from Sleeping Beauty versus Santa Claus.
Oh.
I mean, Santa's just got to get you down and sit on you and you're pinned.
Yeah, but
Well, sometimes Santa loses weight. Like, I think he gains weight during the
He
holidays.
could train for this. If he knows it's coming, he could train, and I think he's winning.
I think I'm still picking Fauna. I think she's got the advantage.
They
Again,
both have magic.
They do both
They're
have
both old
magic.
biddies in
They're
the ring.
magical.
But, like, Santa is inherently nice, I feel.
Well, so is Wilt, and we just passed him through 2 rounds.
Yeah, but, like,
For some
Fauna's
reason,
a baddie. And she's very determined.
I think the agileness of Fauna, realistically, is probably
Yes.
taking the edge over Santa Claus. I guess my whole thing is, if Fauna can have her wand, can Santa Claus have his sleigh?
Or
And if
his
he-
bag. If he
and-
has his sack,
right.
he can just...
So, like, if he is able to have those things in the ring, maybe I think we have to decide.
Here's my thing about that, though. Because if
Perhaps.
people get their props, then I feel like... Well, I guess a lot of them don't really have.
yeah, most of them
Other
didn't
stuff,
really
yeah.
have. Like, I mean, Wilt maybe had a basketball,
Yeah,
but,
basketball.
like, he didn't even need it.
He could chuck it at someone.
I feel like simply for the agileness, I gotta say Fauna. From
I'm
Sleeping
very
Beauty.
torn on this one, and I don't know why.
I just feel like Santa could train for it and be...
How jolly is Santa Claus? I feel like he's enslaved a lot of elves. Like, I don't know.
Are we sure it's enslavement? We don't know.
Sure, I think they're willing. I think there's not many opportunities.
they're-
I don't think there's many employment opportunities in the
they're
North
getting
Pole.
minimum wage. Yeah, I got you.
Perhaps, yeah, that could be.
He's providing for a whole...
A whole
Keebler-
population.
So the
Whole
Keebler
population.
elves might be slaved, but
Maybe, but they're in a different region.
oh, okay.
I just think Santa's gonna pull it out.
That's crazy.
Man, so it's up to me
Yeah,
to
Becca's
decide.
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Fauna from Sleeping Beauty or the Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
I'm going Santa Claus.
Wow.
Nice.
Sorry, Fawn. I really fought for you.
I think purely because like WWE is all about entertainment and the plot, and you can't root against Santa Claus.
Yeah, you can't have
like Santa Claus
losing.
purely from
you
like,
can't
the
root
plot,
against him, but like
the plot of Santa Claus needs to come out on top to save face with WWE. So Santa Claus has to win.
Also, what
so
if
you're
she
thinking it's
doesn't-
rigged.
Yeah, I think
is
everybody
rigged.
thinks wrestling is rigged.
Well,
There's certain types that aren't.
so you're saying our rink is rigged, and that's why Santa won. I'm sorry, Fauna, you got cheated.
Well, she also wanted to stay on the good list. She didn't want to get moved to the naughty list.
true.
But she could conjure up any present she wants.
I don't know. They were really struggling to make that cake.
Yeah, until they use magic.
And look where that got them. A bird ratted them out to Maleficent.
No, that's because they were fighting.
Make it blue.
Exactly.
Make it blue. Sorry, Nutmeg. I didn't mean to disturb you.
while the mop is dancing and the cake is being made, you know.
Santa Claus versus Mario.
Mario, I think.
Well, here's the
He's
thing.
so used to taking out bad guys.
That's true. If he can take out Bowser, he can take out
he
Santa
takes
Claus.
out all the Bowser characters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm clearly going Mario, but the Mario movie really opened a different perspective of Mario.
I've never seen it.
Because, like, he's just basically a plumber, and then
It was Peach.
Peach trains him.
Peach
yeah.
was.
But I guess once he's trained, he's trained. He's for sure winning.
I think it's Mario. I think
Yeah.
it's Mario.
I agree.
Mario versus Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob.
This is a tough fight, actually.
Is it because Bowser's giant and has a huge
That's
shell,
true.
and
How
much did he
Mario
weigh?
still beats him?
1,300
Yeah, there's just like not many people Mario couldn't beat if he's
That's
consistently
true.
taking out Bowser.
That is true.
But how many times does he lose to Bowser? Like, how many times are you in boss level, you die, or you
Well,
didn't
that's
make it past
user
the level?
error. That's
Well,
user error.
I don't
Mario
know.
has the ability.
And he also, like, he needs to get these one-ups. Like, what if
Plus,
he has
like-
no one-ups left?
Plus, like, Larry
Well,
the
that goes-
Lobster, he's just giving, like, bodybuilder vibes.
Oh,
Like,
you
I
think
feel
he's an aesthetic?
I think he's an aesthetic, not actually a
He
strong
doesn't-
man.
yeah,
You know
I
what
agree.
I mean? So
Okay.
I think I'm on Mario.
I'm fine with that. Mario versus Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was coming.
I think Clifford could take him.
Well, I feel like Clifford's so big, he
Clifford
just
would
has
just
to,
have to sit on it.
Clifford
sit
takes a
on
dump
him,
in the rink,
bite
and Mario's
him.
cooked.
Yeah.
Clifford can't even fit in the ring.
Yeah.
They're
literally.
making a Clifford-sized rink.
He literally, his paw
I
smacks
don't
down.
realistically see how Mario could take down Clifford.
I agree.
I don't foresee him being able to do enough damage to take him down.
Not
like-
without like
Not without
a whole town of things he could use as weapons.
right. Not without like getting a little power up. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I think I gotta go
He's gonna
Clifford.
need the penguin power if he's gonna dodge the ball.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Or
But this is where it gets tricky because if the fairy can have her wand, why can't Mario have power-ups?
Well,
because
I
he
feel-
doesn't normally have those. He finds them.
Yeah, I feel like
guess
it's
so.
not. I feel like Mario's powers are not his.
Or in the world that he's in.
Yeah, he's-
So
yes.
take him out of the world, he's not having it.
Yeah. And so like in the WWE ring, it's just him. He's just
Yeah.
vibing. So I
Mario.
think I gotta go Clifford.
I agree. Clifford.
Clifford the Big Red Dog versus Captain Hook.
Captain Hook is so stupid. He's like not a good.
Is
well, he
he?
actually is a good sword fighter.
He's got
He's a little
He's
bit
skilled.
of a dummy.
He's
Yeah,
skilled.
but he is skilled with sword fighting.
and he's agile because he's
Yeah.
moving around his ship pretty well.
And he's been fighting Peter Pan for who knows how long.
Right.
And I feel Peter Pan's a pretty good opponent. So
Well, yeah, he's flying around and all that jazz.
right. And he has
But-
a weapon.
Yes, but he has his crew, so he wouldn't have his crew in the ring.
Yeah, but he doesn't
He
need
doesn't-
that to be successful.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, wait.
I think he
Wait.
could like straight up.
We really think Captain Hook can beat Clifford, but Mario can't.
Yeah.
Mario doesn't have a sword.
I was gonna say I think
Or a
Captain
hook.
Hook could like literally stab
Okay, but
Clifford.
how big is Clifford?
Clifford is
he's
big.
That
Well,
feels
you
like
know
it's
that
gonna be like he can swat it and the sword's gone.
we all know that Clifford's size varies based off of if we are in widescreen or not. So I don't want to hear about that.
Because he's like bigger than the house. I don't
Sometimes.
Think, I'm
Sometimes.
thinking like if someone's that big, if you're bigger than a house, getting stabbed by a sword isn't killing you.
But it could do enough damage.
because like I think you could still lose. Like it might not be a knockout, but I think you could like
like you're
lose
not. We're
off
not
of
saying you're
points.
killing him, but like you could like beat
It's
him each
WWE,
round.
you know.
How are you pinning Clifford?
You're not gonna pin
So
Clifford,
then
but
how are you winning?
because you can get points in these games,
And you can injure him.
right? Like you can just like
You go for the
yeah.
Paul, I
legs.
guess, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
I
But if
think
it's
Clifford is a big baby. I think if
He's a
his paw
softie.
gets scratched, he's just going to be like, "I'm out, DQ me."
yeah.
I don't think he's in
We're
it
not
for the
talking
fight.
about killing Clifford,
I
but
think
like
he could turn around and wag his tail and Hook's out of the ring.
I don't think so. So you're saying
Hook's
Clifford?
a good dodger. He's been dodging,
dodging
Peter Pan
and
for
cannonballs.
years.
Tail, okay, so you're in a ring this size. Clifford wags his tail. It takes over the whole ring and goes. You can't dodge that.
Taylor, I've seen Wipeout enough times to know that people can dodge anything.
I'm Captain Hook.
I'm
That's my
Captain
vote.
Hook.
I think this is ridiculous, but it's 2v1, so I guess it's Captain Hook.
All right, Captain Hook versus the Crimson Chin from the Fairly Odd
man.
Parents.
Okay, hear me out. Isn't maybe this is just like one
Crimson
subplot?
Chain!
Doesn't he go through like a phase where he like is the most pathetic superhero ever and he doesn't actually do anything because he's scared?
I don't remember that.
I feel like
cannot
there is
answer that.
something with that. Like, he's definitely not a good superhero.
Like, I don't think he's actually good.
We think Captain Hook could beat him?
Yeah, I kind of think because all he
Well,
has going for him
really?
is his chin. So if he just dodges the chin and gets a good jab
That's
in
true.
with his hook, the Crimson Chin is done.
Yeah, there's more. Yeah, Captain Hook is definitely more a versatility player. But I think the Crimson Chin can fly, so.
Yeah, but
So can Peter Pan.
so can Peter Pan.
Oh,
yeah.
that's true.
So he's used to that sort of
He's
sword
familiar.
play. Yeah. So I think I'm going Captain Hook again.
I'm going Captain Hook now that he beat Clifford. I don't see how he's losing.
Captain Hook versus him from Powerpuff Girls. Remember him, that crazy villain from Powerpuff Girls? Look that up.
Let me look him up because I think I'll know.
And he has like, he talks super crazy. This one, I'm definitely going him. Like, that is like the creepiest villain
that
ever.
looks like a devil.
Yeah.
It's a devil with like a claw.
With
Claws and pointy little feet.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Yeah, that one is creepy. And I think like size in terms of like reach. Mm-hmm. And I think it'd be harder for Hook to like use his sword because he's got that claw situation.
I mean, I guess he can catch the sword with his claws.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, I think
Yeah.
he has more armor just because I
Yeah.
guess he's half crab or something.
Yeah.
And he's got those thigh-high boots.
Yeah, he's
Good arm.
fashionable.
So does Captain Hook.
His aren't
I know.
thigh-high.
He's got like mid cap.
Yeah, let's go with him.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Him from Powerpuff Girls or Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen because he can run this guy
Oh,
over.
he could slash his tires. Well, not really with
Yeah, I
claws.
agree. Lightning
That's
McQueen's a
true.
little priss. There's no way
that's
he's
Only in
surviving.
the first movie. Only in the first movie. For the first
Have you
half
seen
of the
the
first
second
movie.
movie and the third one?
Yeah, I don't
I've
remember
seen
it
the
well
second
though.
one. Yeah.
The third one is so good. The third one's better than the
forget
first
it.
or the second. The second one's
Interesting.
bad.
So are we thinking that Lightning McQueen's going to get one tire slashed and then he's done?
Yeah, he needs a
But
pit crew.
low key, if one tire gets slashed, I feel like he would do like a weird burnout and like swing around and hit him.
Not enough to KO.
I will say, yeah, he's vain. So, like, I think if he gets any dents or scratches, he's going to be like, I'm done. Fix
Yeah.
me.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. So, him again.
Him from Powerpuff Girls or Mr. Incredible.
Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, Mr. Incredible.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think he's been fighting villains his whole life.
He's the one.
I think he, like, I mean, first of all, he's so strong, right? So, like,
Yeah.
and I feel
But
like
he's kind of old.
he is kind of old, but I feel like he did a lot of training to, like, kind of get back into it. And he has his invincible suit. So, like, any kind of cuts and, like, those sorts of things, like, he's going to be in a good position. So, as long as him doesn't go for the head, I think he'd be all right. Because he could take a few hits because his super suit
Yeah.
is pretty good.
That's true. It's all riding on end of mode, that sounds like.
I mean, Edna Mode, yeah, she is
It is all about the suit.
the woman, you know. She's the it girl. So I think I'm going Mr. Incredible.
I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
One final matchup.
Oh.
So our final choice is Mr. Incredible versus the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh my gosh, the freaking
I'm going
Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid Man. I'm going Kool-Aid Man.
knew you would go Kool-Aid Man.
He's just not agile, and I don't get.
How many pounds is he though? He's really heavy.
Exactly, so we can't move.
No, he's super heavy.
Haven't you seen him burst through walls? He's moving.
Yeah, he has to be picking up a lot of pace to break a wall.
But
He's also always like 100% hydrated because he is the Kool-Aid Man. And also he has like the perfect balance of like sugar to water ratio for a fight because he's the Kool-Aid Man. He's like liquid Kool-Aid.
okay. But his container's made of glass.
If it is durable enough to go
Yeah,
through
but
a
He
wall.
has super
But-
strength.
Mr. Incredible has super strength.
Yeah, he's breaking walls easily.
Yeah.
So it's a really good matchup.
It is a really good matchup, but I
feel like
Mr. Incredible's coming out on top.
I think Mr. Incredible can pick him up and pour him out.
Yes, I agree.
How dare you say that?
I was going to say that.
He would drown. Mr. Incredible couldn't handle that kind of water.
Well, there's a whole stadium of people watching. It would
And there's
just
ice.
spread
He's
out.
going to slip on the ice.
Where's the ice coming from?
From the Kool-Aid Man. He has ice in him.
He's not going to slip on those ice cubes.
Yes, he is. He's not very good at that. If he ends on Frozone's ice, he's like screwed. Can't do it. Then he's chucking that
I
little...
think he picks him up and he dumps him out of the rink.
I will not take any more Kool-Aid slander in this house. It has gone too far.
I think you're making great points, but I think it's got to be Mr.
I'm making great
Incredible.
points because it's correct.
No.
I'm saying the truth, and the truth will not be denied.
It is
Explain to what is his move? What's his signature move to get
the belly bump. That's
Yeah,
it. That's all he
I
has.
was like, he's got the belly bump and that's it. But I feel like Mr. Incredible could hang onto the rim while he belly bumps and like just grab him and then, like throw him.
If I'm outnumbered, I'm outnumbered. But I can't. I have to stay true to my heart and my identity, and it is Kool-Aid Man or nothing.
How much does he weigh again?
I'm like ride or die on this Kool-Aid Man.
You are
somebody
so
has to.
Kool-Aid Man. And in the other scenarios we've discussed, I was on your side. But Mr. Incredible is strong enough to break through walls, and I think he's strong enough to break the glass on Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man can weigh up to 11,000 pounds, but dry and empty, he's 5,800 pounds. So you tell me if Mr. Incredible can handle 5,800
Look
pounds.
up how much Mr. Incredible can lift.
Well, he can lift that train.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, please hold. 20,000 tons.
Holy crap! He is so cooked. Mr. Incredible got his ass.
No,
Exactly.
I just can't believe it.
He is cooked. He could pick him up and chuck him out of the ring.
That's his Friday lift. Is the Kool-Aid Man.
That's his casual lift.
I can't believe it. I just can't.
Sorry to Mr. Kool-Aid Man, but I fear Mr. Incredible is our big winner.
He's our victor. Oh my gosh. Sorry,
Becca is crying.
And on this day, a little part of me has died. All right, everybody. So we are going to be slightly doing a redo of this episode as well, mainly because Taylor didn't record it properly. So
My phone ran out of storage.
yeah, everybody blame Taylor.
But we didn't know until we went to edit.
It was a disaster.
But anyway, we're going to be talking about key $ ha.
Kesha.
I don't know if you heard me because some people are coughing over there.
Try
But
again.
we're going to be talking about Kesha, the party girl from the 2000s that everybody knows and loves.
She's
And
an icon.
to kick us off today, Taylor is going to start us off. Taylor, what do you have to say about Kesha?
What do I have to say about Kesha?
Yeah, what do you have to say about her? What do you got to say about her?
What?
So many.
Actually, I have something to say just general about the general music industry.
Oh,
to start
it
us
sucks.
off. I mean, it's definitely not great.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really
It's
bad.
questionable at best.
Yeah, but I do find it interesting how people get their start. So if we think of people,
I love Justin Bieber.
How'd you know I was going to say Justin Bieber?
Biebercella.
Biebercella. I love Justin Bieber.
Biebercella.
Okay, well, most people know that he got his start from YouTube. So
That's
like,
T. That's
yeah,
T.
that's T. And then we have Kelly Clarkson, who's getting her start from American Idol.
This is true.
And then there's
Yeah.
like the whole Nepo baby thing where like people think babies are born into the music industry.
Well, that does happen.
I mean, I agree.
It's funny because like my sister, she's just like, she's like, oh, I hate Nepo babies. And then there would be like a Nepo baby that she likes. And she's like, oh, I love her. I love her. And I'll be like,
She's a Nepo baby.
and I'm like, I thought that was a Nepo baby. And I thought you didn't like Nepo babies. And she's like, well, that one's fine. That one's fine.
She chooses her Nepo babies.
She picks and chooses.
Yeah. Samia is a Sarah Gaiman approved Nepo baby.
Okay.
So look her up.
I
She's
mean,
really good.
I guess she's got some kind of standards for her Nepo babies,
Yeah.
I guess.
You have to be the right kind of Nepo baby.
To be fair, Samia is the daughter of the one witch from Hocus Pocus.
Oh, so different industries. I mean, maybe some connections.
And
but
also, if your parent doesn't suck, and you are actually talented.
So it's down to like the parent. You think?
Sometimes. I think sometimes it depends on the parent, and it depends on how actually talented you are. Like, do you actually have a skill set, or are you only famous because you're a Nepo baby?
No, I think
there's
a lot of times the
line.
people that have talents, they have talents because they had privilege to basically not go to school and hone in on a talent, and then they're famous.
Sometimes.
Or they're just pretty because they got work done and now they're famous.
Yeah.
Well, right.
And
like
nobody else has that opportunity. I could be pretty and famous if I had the money to be pretty and famous.
I mean, that is definitely part of it. But also, if like you.
Why? Oh, so no, nobody's gonna say I'm not pretty. nobody's gonna say, "Oh, Becca, no, you're pretty."
That wasn't the part I was saying was true. I was saying you could be famous. You could be famous if you have the money. You are pretty and talented.
I'm actually really uncomfortable.
I just was gonna ignore that because I didn't think Becca wouldn't really.
I hated that.
Like,
Take it back.
No, I'm not gonna take it back. But what I wanted to say was, I feel like what you grew up in. So like, if your
You
mom,
know what you grew up in, people.
if your mom had a talent for singing, chances are maybe you are also talented at singing. And if you're around that environment all the time, then that environment is comfortable for you. So I understand that it's like you don't want to be handed
It's what
something
you
and you're
know.
like a Nepo baby, but like also, I don't know, it makes sense.
I don't like the argument that you made.
Okay, well, you're not pretty.
That was deserved.
I'm just kidding. But
That took a turn.
there's some tea because Kesha could have been a Nepo baby.
I think she kind of is.
She's like borderline.
I know
She's borderline.
So her mom was involved in the music industry as a songwriter.
right,
And she worked with people like Dolly Parton.
Dolly.
Yeah, she wrote one of the songs for Dolly.
Do you guys ever have you guys noticed that Dolly Parton, has like Betty Crocker deals? So it's like, get Dolly Parton's banana bread mix.
Yeah.
Like that. I eat that.
Dolly Parton is a queen.
She's an icon. You know that she's like basically real life Hannah Montana.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
So she could be walking around and looking completely different. People don't know.
She's had a help.
Was she the inspo for Hannah?
I think she
Montana?
I think she
was.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Jinx.
it.
Jinx.
You're not allowed to talk anymore, you idiot. How are we
We
supposed
didn't
to
even
finish
say it at the exact same time. We just said the same thing.
at the
It's
same
okay.
time?
Taylor,
No.
I said your name. You're free.
Thank you.
Stupid.
But anyway, she wrote Kesha's mom wrote one of Dolly Parton's songs, but it wasn't like a super top hit or whatever. So I wouldn't just call her mom like the best writer in the
Like,
industry.
super
or anything.
influential.
Now
Yeah.
we're judging her writing abilities. Like,
No, I'm just saying, like, maybe not the most Nepo baby. Like, I don't know how much pull she had.
I mean, but you did have connections, you
No,
know.
yeah,
so
for
like,
sure. But
in terms
it's
of like,
just networking. It's just LinkedIn. It's just
networking.
LinkedIn
It's
for the
just
girls.
networking. I don't think there's anything wrong with networking or having connections.
but she had
But what
the
if you are maybe,
highest end connections. So like,
what if you're maybe like slightly introverted and you never made a LinkedIn account in college and now you're at a job and you just like don't know what's going on and you're just kind of like slightly a little off, so you don't know if you'll ever do really well in an interview situation, and then you just feel
who
like
are
you're
you
set up
describing?
for, I think you just like are not set up for the most success because you
you-
just don't know if you're a little socially awkward.
are you describing yourself right now?
And you just don't know if you have any connections.
I'm just confused about what this has to do with Kesha.
Oops, it's about me.
It's about
She was projecting.
Oops, it actually was about me.
it was me. Did you guys know I was talking about me? Okay, well, moving on. So yeah, Kesha's mom was in the industry. So Kesha obviously had her mom as like a musical influence or whatever, and her mom would record her singing songs and then send the videos to famous people.
See, this is where the nepotism comes in.
And then
Yeah, could I do that? Could I just take a flyer on some...
A flyer.
Yeah, isn't that what that's called? Like, take a flyer on, like, sending something and hopefully it goes well? I feel like I have a better shot on getting famous on YouTube.
Well, I
Well,
hope
these
so.
days, yeah.
That's what we're trying.
Anybody got some connections?
Yeah, but so her mom was like sending her singing to like famous people, and then eventually someone was like, "Hey, Kesha, move to LA." And I don't think she moved until she was like 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is still like a big commitment to like
No,
just
for
abandon
sure.
ship and go over to LA, the land of expensive tacos, at the age of 18.
No,
Yeah,
it's definitely
yeah.
a really big commitment and hard to make it in LA. When you're, I don't know what she was doing for money.
Did she even have Heelys?
Probably not.
Probably not. That's
But maybe.
No Heelys in LA. You're striking out, girl. I'm sorry, Kesha. But you're striking out. No Heelys in
What's the
LA.
correlation between the Heelys and Kesha?
There's not.
There's not one.
It's just I think if you're in LA, you should have a spare pair of Heelys.
In the Heelys episode, you were very against Heelys. Now
I
you
am.
think everyone in LA should have them? I'm so confused.
Now she thinks that you should get around with
LA
Heelys.
is gridlocked. You can't get anywhere. You gotta just use your Heelys.
So what happened to the
They just
rollerblades?
rollerblade.
Yeah, rollerblades would be a better option. You're right.
I'm so confused.
Becca's flipping.
All right. But despite Kesha having the connections like through her mom, she still didn't sign a record contract right away. But she did end up singing backup for Katy Perry and Britney Spears on a few songs.
That's really
pretty
fun.
cool.
I never knew that.
I didn't know that either. But her big break was when she got to sing with Flo Rida on the hit Right Round.
Oh, I thought the Acapellas sang that. I didn't know Flo Rida sang that song.
That's what I think of every time now. But she wasn't given any credit and received no money for singing backup on that song.
I think that's illegal.
I completely agree. Like, what?
It's okay. Here's my thoughts on it. It sounds terrible, but I also compare it to like when you have to do an internship in college because you're trying to break into an industry like healthcare. Mm-hmm. They don't get paid for doing like those internships. You just kind of have to earn your right to be there.
Which shouldn't be allowed.
No,
I
I
disagree with
also
that.
agree, but like it feels the same. Like this was her payment was like her shot at getting into the industry.
She could put it on her resume.
yeah.
I
And,
know,
like,
but
it
it's
ended up
still
working
just
out.
like,
It ended up working out for her. So
yeah.
But how many people does it not work out for?
Yeah.
They
But
end
it's
up just like not
bullshit.
getting paid.
Like you put in all that time and effort,
it
and
is
then
crazy that like
you might not see any kind of payout for it at all.
It's crazy that such a big industry like music that like they have so much money is like they're not paying like the small
Like, do you
artists.
think they even got paid like a fee for the day, like $500 for the day?
No,
Like,
I doubt it. I think it was just like an like
cutthroat.
it's like you're
that's just
yeah, but there's
that's
so many
horrible.
people trying to make it into the industry. Like they're gonna
The
find
issue- that's the issue is like you could just say, hey, I can find Joe Schmo off the street that'll do it for free, and it's not gonna
No,
matter.
but like it's still a job. Like it's still to me like it's a job.
This
like
is the
even
no
if you're
ethical
the-
billionaires argument.
I mean, I think we all agree that it's messed up, but it's also just like the reality. I think
It's the reality, but it's
Yeah.
it's
And
messed up.
without that opportunity, she wouldn't have been.
yeah,
Kesha.
she would have never got it fixed.
So it's hard.
It's true.
It's hard.
It is, but I just think.
You gotta
Sorry.
be willing to sacrifice to make it into the industry, and like that's the sacrifice.
That's with a capitalism mentality they want you to believe. And let me tell you what, we don't need to believe it.
I think if you want, I think
Exactly.
if you're trying to make it into that industry, you have to.
Well,
No.
Taylor Swift's changing the game.
I mean, yeah, I hope so. I hope she does. I hope she does.
Well, anyway, so I wanted to talk to you guys about what happened after Right Round because, like, my recollection of Kesha is that, like, she has all these hit songs, and in my brain, they're all off of like one album, and that's that.
Yeah.
But like, when you think about it, it's like, yeah, Timber is probably not on the same album as like Your Love Is My Drug. But like in my mind, it's all
the
happening.
Same. It's still the same to me in my head.
Yeah,
It's all the same. They all are like the same vibe. I
yeah, do you
completely
agree?
agree.
It's like,
Yes,
this is all the same
yes.
thing. I don't know what's going on.
Like you could have told me they were all released in the same year, and I've been like, yeah, yep, that sounds
You could
right.
have told me Kesha only ever released singles, and I would have believed it.
Also
just
true.
no albums, just only singles and bops.
Because I quite literally only knew her radio hits.
Same.
Yeah, that's true. However, I will say there's this episode of Glee, and it's a dinosaur themed prom, and they sing the song Dinosaur, which is like a Kesha song, and it's great. I'll play it in the car when we get ice cream, but it's
Okay.
it goes DINOSA. You are a dinosaur. And then it goes, hitting on me what? You need a CAT scan.
It sounds like a cheer. Like it sounds like
That's kind of what it's like. Bananas,
Okay.
BANANAS,
Yeah,
but like
okay.
dinosaur.
But dinosaur?
But dinosaur.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
so underrated. Everybody go listen to Dinosaur by Kesha. I'm so serious about it.
Because
That's-
like, why is there such a big jump in the
That's
streaming
wild.
of dinosaur?
Kesha was really making it onto TV shows because she was also on Victorious. They had a whole episode. Did you see it?
See,
Yeah.
I didn't get into Victoria.
Oh, I
I
thought
saw
that was
it.
one of the better TV shows.
I was just like beyond
At the time.
Nickelodeon by the time that came out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Beyond.
She was too good for it.
I was like by that I mean I was watching ABC Family
I know. You were into the
Degrassi.
dramas.
And Degrassi.
and Degrassi. Let's be serious. I was watching Degrassi.
I think she even actually came on Victorious. They did like a whole competition because
Yeah,
you
you
had to
could-
spell out Kesha
From like
yogurt lids or
Yeah.
something, and the whole episode was them trying to like spell out Kesha, and then she came and did a little private concert for them at the end, which
So-
was fun.
Back to Kesha's career.
Naturally,
That was the highlight.
that was a highlight.
After her highlight on Victorious. No. So she does right round, then she becomes kind of like a recognizable voice, and she ends up getting a record deal, and she releases her debut album, Animal, and that was probably her most successful album to date, but maybe there's room for Kesha to make a comeback, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. So on
happen.
that Animal album, there's TikTok, there's blah, blah, blah. Your Love Is My Drug. Like, these are the songs that made us in middle school.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
These were the songs that were playing at the rec dances on Friday nights.
Heck yeah. And if you don't know what a rec dance is, it's like our local YMCA. We just don't call it that. We call it our recreation center, but the rec center. And we had our
Thank
middle
you for
school.
telling me
Just so
what
you know.
rec stood for. Go ahead.
But we had our middle school dances in like this, not even the main gym. It was like this. It was like the
It's
bingo,
the bingo hall. It's the bingo hall.
The
Absolutely
bingo
the
hall
bingo hall.
became like a nightclub for middle schoolers,
it's so
and we had a rec dance.
There was like a bouncer.
No, yeah,
No, there
you
was.
had to pay $5 to
A cover fee.
You paid
Yeah.
a cover. And you had to show them your school ID so they knew you were from our school district
Yeah.
and in the correct grade, because there was two separate rec dances. There was the 5th and 6th grade, and then there was the 7th and 8th grade.
The best
Because-
part was though, like they weren't checking too closely that like maybe you were in 9th grade, but you had like your 8th grade card from the year before.
Yeah, you could
could
just
go
use
to
your
the,
old ID.
Yeah, they weren't paying that close attention to the year.
Yeah.
And they had a snack bar where you could you get all kinds of drinks and snacks.
And an airhead.
Yes.
And yeah, some people really took the Mountain Dew very seriously. They would drink like 6 Mountain Dews.
Yeah.
And there was a DJ. Like a
No, literally.
full-on DJ. And this man was playing like 2010s club hits.
Yeah.
What the
It was
club
actually
should be.
pretty awesome.
Like what clubs should be today
Is what was happening.
is
in
what
middle
was
school.
happening in the rec center dance.
Yeah.
I viewed more like rec center dances more as a place to go to figure out a sleepover situation that you could get yourself into.
Absolutely.
And it was
Yeah.
like, hey, all these people are at a rec dance. Let me just call my dad real quick in the bathroom and see if I can just sleep over at Taylor's house because Taylor has a cool basement.
Yeah. It also was
Not because
where
I like Taylor though.
well,
Oh,
right.
man. It's just because I have Milanos in my freezer. I got a cool basement in Milanos. That's what I can offer.
And our parents would cook us breakfast the next morning.
Yeah, you do love the French toast.
That's true.
But yeah, it was also the place where you'd go to like try to hang out with your crush after school.
Yeah.
And
Can't relate.
you'd be like flirting, but you're like in the 6th grade.
And your face
like, I
is
poked you
bright
on-
red because it's so hot in there.
It's like, hey, I didn't mean to poke you on Facebook. You can just ignore that.
Wait, poking is back. Did you guys know you can still poke on Facebook?
I didn't
Yes, I
have
did.
Facebook. I don't even.
That's crazy. But yeah, so Kesha, she was a staple. She was a staple in these settings. And, you know, I'm sure in the real clubs,
Yeah, I'm sure at
she
the
was
time,
probably a
people that were
staple,
21,
you
she
know?
was.
Have you guys ever seen that interview that like Benny Blanco did with about Your Love Is My Drug?
Yeah.
Where he talks about the bridge to the song and how he like basically the song was due and it was like, we don't have a bridge to this song, so he just up pitched the phrase DJ turn it up and made that the bridge.
I have seen that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
He knew what he was doing because all of these songs, big hit.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like it's crazy because Kesha has at least 6 albums, probably more now.
Crazy.
But like she released 6 albums and it's like, when did this take place?
When did this take place?
Because it's like, to me, it's all one album.
To me, it's all in the span of like 3 years that these
Kesha's
songs
greatest
were popular.
hits, whenever that drops, is going to be insane.
So good.
That would be an album I would get.
Do you guys
'cause it
have
all the
you guys
good
have a
ones.
favorite song?
Yeah, it honestly maybe TikTok.
I feel like TikTok is just like, so, I feel like I heard it the most maybe, but
Maybe We Are Who We Are also.
Blah blah
Yeah.
blah is good.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I feel like Blah 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 is a little bit of a sleeper. I know it was still a hit, but I think it's a little bit of a sleeper.
I think Dinosaur is her best.
Yeah.
I never
You're
even
gonna have to
heard it.
listen to Dinosaur.
Yeah.
We're giving it a listen.
It's not Timber.
Timber, I think that one, I feel they were all overplayed, but Timber really was an
I really
overplayed
like
one.
We Are Who We Are though.
Same.
I do too. And honestly, Die Young, good.
They're all good.
Also good. She just had so many good radio hits.
Yeah,
But
but there's also Tea with Her.
there
is
is
tea.
tea. So Kesha, she was like kind of doing her thing. Like she got to work with a lot of cool artists, and like we said, Benny Blanco. She worked with Pitbull. She did like a lot of collabs, which I think is also why we thought she had so many singles, because some of her songs like were collabs, with like other people.
That's true.
So it's not like she was like doing her own thing. Like she was out there. She was mixing up with some like pretty big artists, but her career kind of went on a pause because she had some beef with Dr. Luke.
Is Dr. Luke like well known in the industry?
Yes, he is like very. I don't know now because of all of this, but at the time
He was the guy.
He was like one of the guys.
Yeah.
I hate that he goes by Dr. Luke.
Well, I know. He worked with a lot of other people. So like Katy Perry, Britney Spears, like he was working with some of the biggest artists of that time. And he was her producer. But basically, I think in like 2014, she filed a sexual assault lawsuit against him and was trying to get out of her contract with their record label because of it. And it was just such a long, drawn-out thing. He then sued her for defamation.
I also heard that she sued him for like verbal abuse because she had like an eating disorder from like things he would like say to her.
It was pretty bad. It was going back and forth. And because of all of that stuff, she wanted to get out of her record label. Like that is what she was trying to get out of it through this contract. But they didn't settle.
Because at that point, she'd only had 3 albums and she didn't want to make the last 3 and she was contracted to 6.
She was contracted, I believe, to 6. She didn't want to make the rest. She just wanted to like cut and run and get out.
Are most of the hits that we know from the first 3?
Yeah.
I would probably think so. Because she went dark, I think, during this whole time. She was refusing to like make any music at this time. It was really drawn out. So it started in 2014. They ended up settling in 2023.
Holy crap, that's a long time.
And I think she like had to finish out her contract, but they basically were like, the record label would agree that like she would have no contact at all with Dr. Luke. And so she finished the contract with him. Not with him, but with the record label. And then they just like were not allowed to be near each other, basically.
Yeah, the thing that sucks about that is like, I understand from like a legal perspective that like she probably does need to uphold her contract and they have to just deal with like the SA and things like that separately.
Right.
but like I think the thing that sucks is like the sphere of influence is still there, and like
Yeah.
I think it like doesn't really recognize like the power of like what Dr. Luke has in the industry for her. I feel like it just like completely neglects that in the ruling.
Yeah.
It gets dicey, and I think
Not that we're legal
They
experts.
should have to prove though that there's like not corruption within like the company that Dr. Luke was working at. Yeah, because like what
Right.
if like she's now just like forced to work with like his coworkers, and then those coworkers are like, well, this is awkward because I still work with him. Like
and like they might still like him. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how much of an impact it's had on his career. I do know like people were against people working with him. Like
There were people rallying for Kesha, like big artists.
people were supporting her. I think like Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, Adele, they were all like supportive of Kesha.
Yeah,
and like
because I know Taylor Swift gave her money.
Yeah, of her like standing her ground. Just because I think like, and I don't know if this is true, but I feel like there's a lot more vocalization about the like corruption and toxicity that's going on in the music industry. I still don't think it's great. Obviously, like Chris Brown is still thriving in his music career, and like there's plenty of people who like we are known abusers that are like, you know, doing their thing. But I do think, you know, people do stand their ground, because Katy Perry, like maybe a year or two ago, I forget how long at this point, maybe last year, she dropped an album. And it was supposed to be like woman power. Like she was trying to fit in with all the young pop girls who are like doing
Feminists,
these like girl power like songs and like music videos, whatever. And she like did this whole thing, and like the theme was like go women. But Dr. Luke produced the whole album, and people called her out, and they were like, how are you making an album
about this?
but like that's the producer.
Which is like so wild. How was that not thought through? Like she has a team of people that should have been like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Yeah, I think Katy Perry and team has lost the plot.
Yeah. Like what?
Just in general.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they were like given guarantees that like it wasn't going to be an issue, but like of course it was an issue.
Right.
Yeah, I think like the younger generation just doesn't tolerate stuff the way that
that generations previously have.
did. Yeah.
So, you know, it was unfortunate that like that kind of derailed her for a while, but she has been making a comeback.
Yay, Kesha.
She's about to go on tour.
Yeah.
She dropped the $sign too. Do you know that?
From her
she's
name.
Kesha with an S.
Just Kesha.
Just Kesha,
Not key $, huh? As she was affectionately known as before.
Yes, everybody called her that.
Yeah, everyone did.
Yeah, but she's going on tour, and I think we should go.
I'm not gonna go see her.
It could be fun. We could vibe.
I wanted to go see Florence and the Machine in Philly, and the Flyers moved it, and now it's in Atlantic City.
Atlantic City's fun.
Let's go to AC.
Yeah, let's go to AC.
It's this weekend.
I'm free.
I could get us a free hotel room, I think,
Wait a minute.
through my casino.
Oh, sounds like we gotta go.
If we go to the Tropicana, there's a P.F. Chang's in there.
Tropicana.
If we go to the Tropicana, there's a P.F. Chang's in there and really good gelato.
I'm in.
Yeah, we're down.
When is the concert?
The 25th.
Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm seeing houses during the day, but it depends on what time the concert is. We're talk off air.
We'll discuss.
Anyway, we're not going to go see the Kesha concert.
Well, Becca's not,
But we
anyway.
are going to go see Florence and the Machine and AC potentially. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to say?
I mean, yeah, overall, I think Kesha, she was an icon. She was like really repping the party girl vibe. I can't imagine what the like people who were like actually of drinking age like
Oh yeah, I feel like it was electric.
Yeah, it probably was electric being that age and like
Yeah, like being at like a college party and Kesha's playing. Oh, my dream.
I know. Go ahead.
I got nothing.
Oh, you got nothing?
Okay.
Okay, well, if that wraps it up, you can follow us at zillennial.meets.world.
Taylor, spell Zillennial. Taylor, spell Zillennial.
Zillennial.
No.
No, wrong. All right, we're going to try again next time. If you can spell Zillennial, put it in the comments. See you next week.
Bye.
What did I mess up now?